The 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. He's got Lockett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for more. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson got Gordon open, completes it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Complete.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson will throw again. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing again here. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
6-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, Wilson. They still can't get him. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny. That'll bring up second down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Again, Wilson. Now he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
2-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Tyler Lockett. Touchdown.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Seahawks take over first down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. K.J. Wright able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
At the 45-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That is Bruce Irvin using that speed to get in there and blow the play up. Oh, design run for their wideout. Gets around him. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's got this down to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. And he finds Penny. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks 10-yard line.
Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. Fielded just outside the goal line. Room to run at the 50. 30. Travis Homer on the loose. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Seahawks 36, Seahawks 14.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. It's our time. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down. Mike, check 33. 33.
Throwing again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
2-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
No. Hey, look. Check 33. Go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
On 3rd down, Wilson looking for the end zone. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown.
Greg Olsen, 29 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Conversion.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.